I welcome you all on my YouTube channel and pray to Almighty to offer blessings to all of you. I am very thankful to all my subscribers and I hope I will be getting your support like this in future as well. In this video, we will discuss the impact of Saturn-Rahu conjunction in 10th house. There are different sections in this video. In these different sections we will discuss what is 10th house of birth chart, what is the meaning of this conjunction in birth chart, Rahu Saturn conjunction in past life, how will this conjunction affect health, married life, home and happiness and unexpected incidents in life with their positive or negative flavors and the best remedies. Before moving forward, let's first understand what is the 10th house of the birth chart. The 10th house is also known as the horoscope's house of karma, workplace, individual's public image/reputation, profession and overall success that one will achieve. It is opposite the 4th house, so here there is no pleasure or emotion and it is all about work, profession and overall karma of a person. This brings out the work that a person is supposed to do and will do in their lifetime. The body parts denoted by this house are the thighs and knees. The natural owner of this house is Saturn, as it directly relates to overall karma, and Saturn is the judge amongst the planets and Vedic deities. This house is very commonly known as the Karma Baba in Sanskrit, as it gives information about the higher knowledge and religious aspects of one's life. Here Sun gets a directional strength and Mars gets exalted. This also means and relates to the overall work and karmas a person would do in their lives and what would shine overall in their life. It is not necessary that Sun has to be in the 10th house for the work of a person to be seen in his life. For example, an underground mine worker will have its relation to the 8th house and not the 10th house, so what is visible for that worker is the mine and their digging or mining work. Now let's discuss what is the Saturn-Rahu conjunction in astrology. In astrology, the Saturn-Rahu conjunction is a significant celestial event that occurs when the planets Saturn and Rahu, also known as the north node of the moon, align closely in the same zodiac sign or house. This conjunction is believed to have both positive and challenging effects, depending on the individual's birth chart and the specific zodiac sign involved. Saturn represents discipline, responsibility, and structure, while Rahu symbolizes ambition, obsession, and unconventional desires. When these two planets join forces, they can create a powerful and intense energy, potentially leading to transformation, growth, and karmic lessons. However, this conjunction can also bring about challenges, such as obstacles, delays, and feelings of restriction or confusion. Now let's discuss Saturn-Rahu conjunction is in the 10th house of the birth chart. General characteristics. According to Vedic astrology, placement of Saturn and Rahu conjunction in the 10th house means a functional malefic conjunction placed in an earthly, Prithvi Tattva, places houses 2, 6, and 10 form the Artha or Prithvi, earth element, trikon in the natural order. This house becomes very interesting for this conjunction since Saturn happens to be the natural owner of the 10th house. Rahu, when placed in the 10th house, wants to act like Sun in some manner, as Sun gets directional strength in the 10th house and Rahu is an archenemy of the Sun, so it would be easy to agree that Rahu too would want to shine just as Sun wants to shine. Here Rahu shining doesn't mean that one can see Rahu, since Rahu is a shadow planet and cannot be seen by the naked eye. It means that Rahu would want the fame of the person to be big in the world and people should know that person very well just by hearing their name. Rahu with Saturn in the 10th house is like an old man, Saturn, paired with a young man, Rahu, with explosive energy who just wants to run and grab the limelight, and the old man Saturn stops the person restricting for a reason to teach a lesson of life. This conjunction as always can be good and can be bad or worse as well, depending upon multiple factors like their degrees, their shadball strength and the absence and presence of other benefic and malefic aspects of other planets in the appropriate houses. Since this house is the path to success and success as usual can be achieved with either the short way or the long way, the person would have this dilemma to choose the shortcut or the right and long path to success. Rahu gives the desire to accumulate money by aspecting the 2nd house, and Saturn gives interest in the factors of the 12th house by aspecting it with its 3rd aspect, which includes expenses or losses and renunciation as well. The mother of this individual gets affected by this energy, as this conjunction is looking directly at the 4th house where Ketu is placed. Mother might have some issues, or mother could be a very non-materialistic personality as well. Ketu here can give some kind of secretive nature as well to this individual's mother. Since Ketu is in the 4th house, these people would have to travel away from their mother or motherland in due time under the appropriate dasha or subdasha. The person could get interested in politics as well and would serve the masses, even if putting a fake front to get the fame achieved from some social work. This conjunction is a strong indication that the person is born to find the pending karmas and work accordingly, as both planets somewhere relate to the 10th house or even the positioning of the Capricorn zodiac, which is the natural 10th house. This conjunction could have very good or bad results when both these two planets are in the middle part of the zodiac sign and have their full power to give their results. This is because any planet is said to be in its total youthful stage when it is in the very middle part of any zodiac sign. Now let's discuss Saturn Rahu conjunction is in the 10th house of birth chart and past life karma. When the Saturn Rahu conjunction occurs in the 10th house of a birth chart, it brings a potent influence to the realm of career, public image, and social standing. The 10th house is associated with one's professional life and the impact they make on society. This conjunction suggests a strong karmic connection to the individual's past life, particularly regarding their ambitions, achievements, and status. The Saturn Rahu conjunction in the 10th house signifies a complex blend of energies. Saturn's disciplined and cautious nature combines with Rahu's desire for recognition and unconventional pursuits. This combination can lead to both opportunities and challenges in the individual's career path. On one hand, it may bring ambition, determination, and the potential for great success. On the other hand, it can also create a sense of restlessness, a struggle for power, or even a fear of failure. The past life karma associated with this conjunction indicates that the individual may have unfinished business or lessons to learn regarding their professional life. They may need to confront and overcome certain karmic patterns or limitations in order to achieve their goals. Now let's discuss Saturn Rahu conjunction is in the 10th house of birth chart and career. Because this conjunction gives some shrewdness to a person, here it is being formed in the 10th house of the profession, so the person would want to do something to get fame in whatever field the person might choose. Since Rahu gives its 9th aspect to the 6th house of service, to which Saturn is also a karak of the 6th house activities that are service and servitude, so this person could try to do social work as well for fame. Individuals could try to dabble their hands in the line of some business as well, and if the 2nd house is strong, they could also make some money from the business. We know Rahu is not the traditional follower, and its placement in the 10th indicates a strong desire to do something unconventional. Here Saturn can give the person the persistence to do whatever unconventional path one chooses as per Rahu's directions. The person could choose any profession, as other planets will also play a role in the profession of the individual along with the dasha and transit. These individuals could have to do many different jobs at different times as their dasha and transit change, since there could be some instability in the initial phase of a person's career. Now let's discuss Saturn Rahu conjunction is in the 10th house of birth chart and marriage and married life. From the conjunction of these planets, Saturn happens to give its 10T aspect to the 7th house of marriage partnership, so there could be either issue or there could be longevity and savings of the partnership depending on the zodiac of the 7th house. Generally, Saturn will give positive results since the 7th house is the most favorable house of Saturn, but here with the combined energy of the two malefic planets, the 7th house, things can suffer. There would be some issues in the partnership of the person, as the 4th house of happiness is already afflicted by Ketu being there, so what can save the happiness as seen from the 7th house would be the Lord of the 7th house and its strength and any positive aspects by the benefic planet Jupiter. Partners of a person can be of lower strata or different social backgrounds. If Jupiter aspects the 7th house, then the chances of the partnership to survive and go a long way increase by a big amount. Here also the individuals can have multiple partners in the initial phase of life, as Saturn would not let the short-term non-serious flings live a long life. Now let's discuss Saturn Rahu conjunction is in the 10th house of birth chart and health. The areas affected by Saturn in this conjunction would be the areas of knee joints and the lower portion of thighs, so individuals could suffer from the ailments of these areas in the adverse dasha or transit. The overall health of a person would be determined by the dignity and aspects of benefic planets on the ascendant and ascendant lord. Since Rahu affects the subconscious and also gives its 9th aspect to the 6th house, which is the natural house of Mercury, so the subconscious and mind of a person thus get affected by Rahu-driven ways. Especially if the Moon and Mercury are also afflicted or have very low points in Shadbal. This could give a person anxiety or overthinking issues, especially related to one's own image. This conjunction could make one suffer from the zodiac sign part signification-related diseases as well during unfavorable dasha or subdasha. Now let's discuss Saturn Rahu conjunction is in the 10th house of birth chart and positive impact. Person desire and works to get fame in whatever profession they choose. The person is comfortable with non-conventional work assigned to them and does them with some new innovation as well. If Saturn owns the ninth house as well, person could work for one's religion that one chooses to follow. The person would choose and change their work field or businesses as per their dasha and transit and work hard to achieve success in that field. Success does come to the person even if it is a little delayed due to the presence of Saturn, as it makes one choose the right path of patience and perseverance. Now let's discuss Saturn Rahu conjunction is in the 10th house of birth chart and negative impact. The person could get lazy and not do anything to its completion. If there are multiple afflictions and adverse subdasha comes early, then the individual could get into different inappropriate jobs like illegal jobs. Individuals might get overambitious for fame and go to extremes for the same. Overthinking for achieving fame can cause some anxiety issues, as Rahu also aspects the 6th house of diseases, and this will be more prominent if the Moon and Mercury are also somehow affected by this conjunction, either by the aspect of the house ownership or exchange of houses. The relationship with the mother could be a little difficult, and the person could also stay away from their parents once they grow of age. Happiness in general could be difficult to find in such a person's life, as the presence of Ketu also dries the 4th house of happiness, and the 10th aspect of Saturn on the 7th house of the marriage could also hamper the overall happiness of a person's life. Now let's discuss the best remedies for Saturn Rahu conjunction in the 10th house. Offer water to a peepal tree regularly. Donate black sesame seeds or mustard oil on Saturdays. Feed black dogs or donate to dog shelters. Avoid taking donations or financial help from others. Offer jaggery or rice mixed with curd to crows. Avoid alcohol and non-vegetarian food on Saturdays. Light a mustard oil lamp under a peepal tree on Saturdays. Wear black clothes on Saturdays. Practice meditation and yoga to calm the mind and reduce stress. So that was all about this conjunction. In our next video of this series, we will discuss the impact of Saturn and Rahu conjunction in 11th house of birth chart. Till then, God bless you always, and please like, share and subscribe our channel.